Welcome back to Excel tutorial. So in the last video we have learned about cells. So a cell is an intersection of a column and a row. We have already learned that. Now today we're going to be learning about ranges. Before we do that, let us adjust our view. As you can see that the cells are very small for you to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in here, so we can do that from here. As you can see from the plus symbol, if you keep on clicking it, you'll see you'll be zooming in, and when you'll click on the zoom out or the minus symbol, you will be zooming out. You can also adjust it like that by dragging the scale. Okay, and there's another way to do that. You can go to view and then you can click on zoom to selection. In this way I had previously selected the cell B3, so when I clicked on zoom to selection, it zoomed to the selected cell. Now let's go back to our 100%. When you'll click this, you'll be back to 100% zoom range. And now let's click on our D3 cell and then we'll click on the zoom to selection, and as you can see we have now gone to our D3 cell. Let's go back to 100%, and then you can also click on this button and adjust your zoom percentage. You can choose 75%, 50%, 25%, 200%, or you can click on feed to selection to feed the selection, or you can choose your custom range by typing in the range here. So it's for 100% right now. Let's write 500%, click on OK. It says the number must be between 10 and 400, so you cannot zoom in more than 400%. So let's try 300%, and that's 300%. Then let's go back to 100% and then just manually zoom from here. We'll just zoom from here. There we go. And now before we talk about ranges, there you can see that there's a name tab here. So when I'm choosing a cell, I'm selecting this cell, it is displaying the name of the cell. So right now I am on F2, so it's displaying F2. And you can also choose cells from here. If you type, let's say D5 and hit enter, it will automatically choose the cell known as D5. Now let's try putting in some data. Now if you want to put in some data, you just need to select that cell and then type something here. So I'll just write insert. So as you can see, when I insert something here, you can also see it on this panel here. Now if I change it, if I want to change it, you can also change it from here as well. I'm selecting this and backspace. Then let's write data, and as you can see this works as well. Now let's talk about ranges. So ranges are a couple of or a group of cells, individual cells. For example, if I choose this cells, this is called a range, and a range can be like this as well. Now if you focus on here, you'll see the range type. So when I'm choosing from B3 to B10, now this range is 8 rows and 1 column. So that's why the display cell is showing you 8R into 1 column. Now if I had chosen 3 rows and 3 columns, you can see the display cell is now showing 3R into 3C. That means 3 rows into 3 columns. Now how to write our ranges. So when you choose a range within a single column, for example this one, 8 rows and 1 column, you will write it like this: from B3 to B10, the B3 and then colon B10. Now that's how you express your range. So our range is from B3 to B10. That would mean it has 8 cells in total. So let's just change the color of the cells. To do that, we'll just select the range and then we'll hit this fill color. Now the color is filled. As you can see, I can no longer understand the distribution of the individual cells because of the margin lines are gone. So we'll just give it some borders. To give borders, we'll go here and then we're going to choose all borders, and now you can see that you can distinguish the cells without any problem. So that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching.